champs. Vestavia on the board first. This is Carter Shirley. 26-yard field goal, and it's good. Rebels take the 3-zip lead in the half. Thompson second and goal for the 1. A.J. Green fights his way into the end zone. It's the touchdown. Thompson 7, Vestavia 3. Thompson's Trent Seaborn hands it off to Michael Dujon. His speed carries and pass defenders, and he's off to the end zone. Give it a sideline standout. Thompson edges Vestavia Hills. The final 21-12. Thompson advances to the semis. Vestavia season ends.
How about two powerhouses going out in West Alabama and Tuscaloosa undefeated Hillcrest hosting a one-loss Saraland. Saraland won the toss and elected to receive. They didn't waste any time getting on the board. Very first play from scrimmage, Saraland launches a 70-yard touchdown strike. That's a sideline standout against the Patriots. Extra point was good. Hillcrest got the back into it with as they threw an interception, but as the game progressed, Saraland would pull away and score a 42-17 lead before half. It would end up with Saraland knocking off the Patriots 56-31. The Pats season is over.
You're watching Plays That Matter, brought to you by Medical Properties Trust.
Show people that you're just more than an athlete, you know? Just to show them that you're actually a good person and you want to do something to better the world.
Parker High School's Ashton Ellison is a senior football player for the Thundering Herd, but when he's not helping his team make a playoff run, he's volunteering with his church, Holy Family. Some of the ways he gives back to the community is planting gardens and leading cleanup efforts. This guy is definitely why Ashton Ellison is a place that matters. What's up, big man? How you doing?
You did that one.
Hey,
Yeah,
sorry about that. I'm a little behind. We're in the
Okay.
we're in the break right before your segment. We got two games coming your way, and then it's you. Are we able to tilt down just a little bit so that we can? Oh, hold on. I've also got to do something. Bear with me real quick. Okay, there we go.
Let's see.
You got a better handler than we do. Hey, while we're doing that, go ahead and count to 10 real quick, QB.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes.
How's it looking now, Sheldon?
Perfect. How you doing? Yeah, no, he looks good.
Okay.
And now, here's your Coach of the Week, sponsored by CMC Steel.
And our Coach of the Week is none other than Parker's Frank Warren. Frank Warren, the man. Hey, he and his Thundering Herd beat Clay Chalkville last week, 7-6, in what everybody would call one of the big upsets. So Frank Warren doing his job as a coach. We'll find out if they win tonight a little bit later on in the show. But congrats to Frank Warren for being our Coach of the Week.
Anytime you can knock off the defending 6A state champs, that's
yeah.
a big deal. And as I'm looking at the games tonight, a lot of surprises, a lot of our teams coming up on the lower note, on the losing note. So you're going to have to stick around for those. But let's go on ahead and keep it moving.
Yeah, how about a 1A matchup? Pickens County visiting me. And take a look at theatrics right here at halftime. This is Sparta. Go inside right there. Cameron Deaver of me right here fakes me out, but I get him. He takes it in for a 38-yard touchdown. And of course, it's 14-zip Meek at the time. The cheerleaders loving it. Pickens County, though, they got a team. They come back. This is quarterback DeMarcus Giles to Santonio Jones. First down. Right here, he's going to have a little bit of fancy footwork, just really falls on his own. Then Elijah Merriweather, he scores right here to put the Tornadoes up, put them up on the board. And then Ord Fry sets up another touchdown for Meek with this long run right here. But Pickens County, they come back and hold the second half. They score with a frenzy. Pickens County wins it 44-36. Meek is out in their first loss of the year.
Jay, I go all the way out to Aniana as they're playing host to the Priceville Bulldogs, and Aniana's trying to get back to the Super 7. Opening kickoff right here. Watch Tegan Hill, 145 pounders. He finds daylight. Returns the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Sideline standout. Let's give it to him right there. Everybody is pumped up indeed. But how about the visiting Priceville team gets back into it? Xander Gaines off the counter. He gets into the end zone. We're tied at 7 apiece in this one. But you know what? What do you do? 4th and 1 from your own 29 early on. Fluff! Bothwell powers his way for a first down right there. He will not. He carries basically the whole drive right here, and he ends it up with a little 2-yard touchdown run. And as we look at the final score, we're going to see that Aniana prevails 34-20. The Redskins just keep on trucking. And you know what? Last night we had one playoff game. It was Ramsey on the road taking on Guntersville.
Yeah.
Big win. Guess who we've got on our virtual interview?
Who we got?
We got QB Reese. How you doing, big man?
Well, doing well.
Hey,
All right.
hey, tell us about the Rams advancing last night to the 3rd round. Congrats with that, too.
Thank you. I just feel like it was a great team win, great team bonding, and just like, especially like the road trip, it's a very good team bonding. I feel like it was a great team win as a whole.
Yeah, QB, how tough is it to play on the road during the playoffs, or really just during the whole season? But playoffs, is it a little bit more tough?
I'll say it's really tough, but I feel like our team loves the environment, the hostile environment, and we love competing. So I just feel like it's fun to play in.
Yeah, it seems like it really wasn't that long ago when Ramsey won it all. And you guys are now taking those steps. Do you feel like there's a tradition there at Ramsey?
Yes, I definitely do, but I feel like we have to start finishing. We get to the point we don't finish, so I feel like this year is our time to finish it.
Okay, I got one last question for you, QB. You're going to like this one, Jay. Chucky. What does Chucky mean? We got pictures of you guys with Chucky on the sideline. What is that all about?
So Chucky is number 8, Caleb Patterson, his little dog. So he call him Julio. So he brings it around us with him everywhere in school, everywhere. And game day, I guess it's like a motivational, pump him up like this.
If that works for you, that's fantastic. QB Reese, way to go. The Rams are on to the Elite 8. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks,
All right,
brother.
take care. All right, we've also got a little bonus action. Julio. Remember that. We're going to have to bring that on.
Julio.
How about this? Tuscaloosa Academy tied with Lexington at 20. A 50-yard field goal by Patton Turnipseed.
Wow.
Look at it again to win it for Tuscaloosa Academy. Moving on to the Elite 8. Quarterfinals. Big win. Way to go, Patton Turnipseed. We got more sideline coming up. What a kick. I'm there. Tell him we won't be making up too much time in this block, but from here on out we will.
I can. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. What camera do I stand?
Jonathan, you're here at the stand-up center.
Cool.
Jonathan is over there. Okay. Rob, did you know we weren't doing the
Nice.
Fox?
Zoom away from. I look like absolute garbage. So my hair feels like cement. Oh, hold on one sec. Keep me up real quick. Hold on. I'm like embarrassed. I want to put a trash bag on my head.
What?
I just don't look good tonight. Not having a good night.
Hey, yep, I got you. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. WBRC Sideline. Friday night. Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. WBRC Parker High School. Soho. Very cool.
And now, here's your cheerleaders of the week, sponsored by Spire.
These ladies, this squad, they fire you up. The Mortimer Jordan High School cheerleaders got it going on with Aaron, Brooklyn, Lindsay, Chloe, Brennan, Madison, Lexi, Aubrey, Carly, Alyssa, Deara, your sisters, Reagan, Sadie Lee, Sadie Mitchell, Kennedy, Holly, Lizzie, Grace, Sarah Grace, and Kaylee. Give it up for the Mortimer Jordan cheerleaders, 21 strong in all.
Great job, man, on the names. Welcome back in. It is time for the one and only triple option, and we got the whole morning crew here with us at 10:45.
Right, yes.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Woo! I can feel it too.
Hard workers
I know
right
it.
here, guys, right?
Absolutely,
Speaking
absolutely.
of that, let's see how hard Lyndon worked tonight. Lyndon, we're going to start off with
Oh my gosh, I worked hard. You can make me the drive of the week, honestly, if you wanted to. But first stop for me, Hewitt Trustful at Hoover. Got to go out to the Met, see what all the Bucks were about this year for the first time under first-year head coach Wade Waldrop. Check out that beautiful moon. Things are about to get spooky. All right, we're in the second half now. Peyton Flood for Hewitt Trustful. He's going to sling this one. He's looking for his number 5, but number 5 on Hoover. DJ SD's going to take this one to the house. A party to start the third quarter. Now they're up 28-3 over the Huskies. The cheerleaders are happy. The student section is happy. Everyone has it going on. All right, defense coming in. Floyd's going to throw it again, but it's broken up nicely by Braxton Earhart for Hoover. So the Huskies still trying to get stuff done, but hey, check out that big sack by number 10, Hunter Jones. He was definitely not hunted on that play. The Huskies are fighting back as the third quarter winds down. Floyd just being a warrior out there. That ball's tipped, and it's caught by Lamarian McCannon. So it was the Hoover ball again. Your final score, Hoover 28, Hewitt Trustful 11. The Bucks move on to round 3. All right, you want to see some green? Let's go out to Leeds. Oh yeah, Scottsboro's in town. Scottsboro actually got an interception to start the game off, and then this big run by Scottsboro, the Wildcats, but nothing happened on this drive. They missed a field goal, so now Leeds is going to go to work. Chris Bell, he's loving Wildcat country after
Formerly of
coming
Oak
from
Mountain.
Oak Mountain. Yeah. So now you have Scottsboro getting taken down there by Christian Douglas. A big tackle. The Green Wave is happy. Now they're driving. Jared Lotta to Connor Nelson. That is a big catch. That looked good. So, hey, let's just stick with this little tandem there. Lotta again to Nelson. That is a sideline standout.
Awesome.
This drive seems to be, starring these two, and it's working. So Nelson's going to keep him this time himself running there for the big Green Wave touchdown. The lights go crazy, and Leeds gets the big win, 35-10.
Still undefeated.
Still undefeated.
Nice,
Leeds was fun. I enjoyed that. Jonathan, take it away.
Well, Lyndon, speaking of big wins, last week Parker had a big win over Clay Chalkville.
Yeah.
Could they repeat that again this week? Let's check out how they did against the Trojans from Muscle Shoals. The Trojans coming in, of course, at 9-1. So the Bison, hey, we got to get started early. Marchavius Purnell said, hey, give me a little bit of daylight. I'll take it to the house, taking this all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. That's a sideline standout, definitely is. Now the band, of course, jammed standing out to that score. But tonight, the Trojans might have a little bit too much muscle. First, quarterback Cole Woods connecting with Marquez Goodlow for that connection. And then, you know what? The band, they like that. So let's say, hey, let's give it to him one more time. This time, a sweep out to the left, toss to the left. He's going to take this down into the red zone of the Bison. Bison fans trying to encourage their team to pick it up, but Jalen Goodwin says, hey, I can take a little hit and keep on ticking. Takes this one into the house. Muscle Shoals win 31-6 over Parker. Now let's head over to the Battle of the Patriots. This time, Pike Road visiting Homewood. The Homewood fans, of course, feeling very patriotic. They had a lot to cheer for tonight, especially because of quarterback Woods Ray doing this right here. Now look, he was looking for that stem bar. He was looking for that one there. That was pretty nice. Then this time, though, he said, hey, I'll hand it off. And this will be Mondrell Odell says, hey, get on my back. I'll take you into the end zone for the touchdown. The Patriots will go up, take the lead there. Now they're rocking it out at Waldrop Stadium, but Pike Road, they wouldn't go away. Look at this nice sack here by Malik Blockton, taking down Ray for that sack. Now they would, of course, get the ball back. This time, though, they wouldn't be able to do anything with it because of a nice breakup there by Clay Berdershaw. Homewood would win this one and move on 24-21.
They were slinging people everywhere.
Oh man,
know, right?
it was physical.
Was a defending state champ last year.
Yes, they were, man. And of course, hey, we got some other great action 3A. Let's start off with Gordo hosting Lauderdale County. And of course, thanks to Gordo High School for giving us these highlights. This is Brax Garrison. Stephen Wilder, sideline standout for a touchdown. A little music there.
Right.
And then this is Chris Javion Lark.
And this is fast motion?
Touchdown, 60 yards. Brax Garrison to Jace Hathcock. Another touchdown here. Hey, Gordo too much. They win it 44-14. They are advancing. They are 11-1 on the season.
Hey, you know, Linda, we got the same moon as you had in 2A game. I can show up, it's already 28-0, but the cheerleaders for Southeastern going, hey, our team's good. And I'm just going to make this an entire sideline standout highlight because right there off the catch is Cole Williams. He had the tip ball catch. Then watch this coming up right here. Cole Williams is a man. A diving there. And then watch this. A touchdown just before the half as Jackson McMillan to Cole Williams. I told you.
Just give him the ball.
In the end, Southeastern comes up a little short as they lose 48-28. Pisgah's moving on, and the Mustang season ends at 10-2.
Hey, morning crew, you guys go get some sleep, man.
That's the plan now.
Y'all go get some sleep. Thank you guys so much. I
Oh my gosh,
appreciate y'all.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
See you next week.
Lynn still in pursuit of its first state title. Addison trying to spoil all the fun. Catch all the highlights and reaction from our sideline. Game of the week coming up in just a few minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Well, welcome back in, guys. And of course, hey, we got some more games, including our game of the week. But how about let's starting off with some 6A action. Mountain Brook at Gadsden City. And man, what a ride. Parent singing right there. She's having a good time. Third action, Mountain Brook's Cole Gamble. You'll hear from him a little bit later on. Takes a handoff 79 yards to the house. Sideline standout, baby. Cole, when he gets going, Sheldon, nobody's going to stop him. It's 23-zip Spartans at this point. Cole, I'll tell you, he puts another gear, man. He's got that head cocked back, and he's ready to go. All right, Gadsden City trying to respond. This is Matthew Sparks looking. Finally throws it to Mountain Brook defender Jarrett Harrison. And of course, yes, the very next play, John Colvin keeps it for the touchdown right here. Mountain Brook, they're too much for Gadsden City. They win at 37-6, but great year for Gadsden City and Coach Ali.
All right, we're going to Aliceville. Their only loss this season is to Center Point. They're taking on Falkville in the second round. Aliceville led 16-7 at the half. Only loss, as we mentioned, taking on Falkville. Well, the score of second half, Falkville attempted an onside kick but didn't get anywhere. Aliceville promptly scored a couple of plays later, including the two-point conversion. They extended their lead, and Aliceville wins 28-21.
How about 2A action? Winston County hosting Fife, #1 team in 2A, putting some sage in the air. Would that work, Sheldon?
Yeah.
No. Red Devils were on fire. Logan Anderson giving the sideline standout. He's going to take this to the house. 40-yard touchdown. And of course, they go on board 7-0. Winston County Few saying, hey, let's go. Then Brody Hicks scores right here. He's got the neck brace on, Sheldon. Look at him. I haven't seen the neck brace in forever, but he's got it going on. Logan Anderson again right here. Hey, Fife too much. They win at 35-6, but Winston County community, thank you guys so much for receiving me. It was really awesome.
And now, your Sideline Band of the Week, sponsored by Avidian Credit Union.
That's the sound of the pride of Walker County, the Dora High School Marching Bulldogs. Jeremy McFall is the band director with 60 members making up this group. The Marching Bulldogs halftime show this season called Darkness into Light with songs such as Proverb, Know What You Did in the Dark, Mr. Blue Sky, This Little Light of Mine, and I Saw the Light. Those associated with the pride of Walker County say it's unique and a diverse group. They are good, and they are our Sideline Band of the Week is the pride of Walker County, the Dora High School Marching Bulldogs. Sideline rolls on.
Sideline Drive of the Week is sponsored by your Community Health Mart Pharmacy.
miles. Talk about up I-59 to Gadsden, hook up with 411 for 28 miles to Center, Alabama, Cherokee County, and West Morgan going at it in the 4A playoffs. And let me tell you something, this one gets going. How about this a little early on? Ian Fletcher, or Jalen Fletcher gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but kept his legs moving. A sideline standout as he breaks free for 70 yards right there. Touchdown by West Morgan. They're feeling it right there, and we're going like, come on, Cherokee County, get back in it. Just before the half, we're talking about the Rebels again, who came in at 10-1. Trying to give themselves another chance, but too many penalties taking place in this. Meanwhile, Cherokee County fans, they're breathing a little easier tonight, or at least they're thinking that they are, as the QB sneak right here. And look at this, the Warriors now improving and moving on, 42-28.
I know. Welcome back in, everybody. And of course, hey, Shelby, remember me telling you about Gulf Shores having an all coaching staff from college?
Right.
Well, they're in town visiting us, and we got there in the playoffs.
That's right. They're in Ashland/Lineville when we're talking about Central Clay High School of Clay County. And it's the Dolphins and the Volunteers. Let me tell you something. The visiting team, Gulf Shores, they're a good team.
Yeah.
They score right here on a touchdown. That kind of gets things going. The Volunteers trying to stop Ronnie Royal right here. They take the lead with a 21-20 score. This is about 5 minutes to go in the game. That was the go-ahead score for the Dolphins. The Volunteers were up by 1. They still have a chance, but no, they're going to get picked off on this drive in the final 3 minutes. And wouldn't you know it, Gulf Shores prevails 26-21. I say a slight upset.
There you go. How about a 4A action? Montgomery Catholic visiting Jacksonville Eagles. Jacksonville hosting Jacksonville Jim Ogle here. He's going to hit Kedrick Fisher. Give it a sideline standout. That's 50 yards, but it's a first down. Same drive, 3rd and goal. Xavier's Turner takes up the middle to the 2-yard line. Next play, 4th and goal. Turner tries to go inside, but he's stuffed. Crowd in the stands going crazy. Montgomery Catholic takes over at 23. Jeremiah Cobb. Guess what? He's not going to just take it. He's going to take it all the way to the crib, baby. 80 yards. Give it a sideline. Stand out. Montgomery Catholic, a little too much for the Eagles over in the East Jacksonville. They win it 44-27 to advance and still remain at 12-0. How about Andalusia Bulldogs at American Christian, and of course, they're getting the lead. This is Jack Lathrop. He's right here. Passes the ball to number 9, Dorian Crittenden, who plays right. American Christian getting the first touchdown for Andalusia. Andalusia cheerleader showing some spirit. Dorian Crittenden also falling, getting the ball, but defeats the odds with American players not able to catch him all the way to the end zone. Give it a sideline standout. Touchdown, Andalusia. Flags are coming out for this victory from Andalusia. Andalusia number 14 throws toward the end zone to Bubba Lester. With that leading the first touchdown for American Christian. And of course, we could go all day, but Andalusia, they're a little too much for American Christian. Andalusia, they go to 11-1. They win it 31-7 to advance to the Elite 8.
All right, we're going to do some 1A. How about the Coosa Christian Conquerors out of Gadsden taking on Spring Garden on the road at Jason Howard Field. This 21-14 game in the second half. Coosa Christian starting at their own 1-yard line. Not bad, though, for Jakara Mustella. No problem. Big gain right here. Takes it out to about midfield. But let me tell you something. With the support that the Conquerors are getting, how about Mustella right here? Good cutback. This is going to be a sideline standout. He takes it to the house. This game is back and forth. Meanwhile, Spring Garden and Connor Bates, he's going to break it loose right here. He's going to almost disappear in the fog. This one's also a long touchdown run and a sideline standout. In the end, Coosa Christian. Wow, big win, 31-28. They survive.
Let's go, Patriots!
All right, you know, he's a big kid with a big heart and infectious smile. Jacoby Johnson always on the sideline at home games for the Homewood Patriots. His 5th grader hangs out with the team in the locker room, knows everyone at the stadium, as you can see. Also gives hugs to the teachers. Jacoby also loves football and is the sideline fan of the week.
Good job, Jacoby.
And now, here's your MVP of the week, sponsored by Andrew Sports
Our
Medicine.
sideline MVP is Mountain Brook's running back Cole Gamble, who I should call Mr. Touchdown because he had a lot of them this past week against Pinson Valley. Cole, were you keeping up with how many touchdowns you had, or were you just running the ball, man?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was just running the ball. I wasn't keeping up with it. I was just paying attention to the scoreboard. But, I mean, our O-line did a great job. Also, credit to our coaches for a great game plan.
What's special about this team this year?
One of the things we've been focusing on this past few weeks after the Gardendale game is finishing. And I feel like this team right now does a great job of that.
The line's been doing good for you all year.
Right. You know, they've been doing a great job all year. I love those guys. It takes a lot of reps, you know, with all the shifts and executing all that, but I'm grateful that I get to play for coaches like that.
Is practice a little different during the playoffs, or do you guys just continue to practice like you normally do?
You know, it's still intense, but I'd say that we practice like we do in the regular season. I mean, coming with the same intensity, getting ready for Friday night.
Cole, when you're not playing football, what do you like to do in your spare time?
So I actually also play basketball. Hopefully I won't be having to do that until after December 4th. But, you know, outside of that, I mean, right now with the playoffs going on, it's really just, you know, practice, come home, eat, study, wake up, do it all over again.
Well, Cole Gamble, Mr. Touchdown, you are our sideline MVP.
Thank you.
All right.
Sideline's Game of the Week is sponsored by Jack's, all about the South.
All right, well, we were going to have the Lynn Addison game as our Game of the Week, and we're having some technical difficulties getting Jake's package in to give the results of that, but we at least have some earlier highlights that we had, and let's go on ahead and pick them up right there.
There you go. And, of course, we showed you guys a little bit earlier. Addison right here. Take a look. The Bears have red hot, of course, up the middle right here. Addison's late response right here. And I tell you, closing moments, you know, Brian Berry right here is going to be in the end zone right there. And, of course, he will not be denied. So they get in the end zone and the catch finishing coming up. It's going to be a really good time. The final, Lynn winning it 41-14. Lynn wins it 41-14. Or did I get that backwards? I don't
no,
think
we had it down as Lynn winning 41-14. That's a great football community having quite the season. Big win over Addison. Some very impressive stuff. And again, we're going to try and get that Jake package on for the morning so that we can at least represent both those two communities, because that was a real good performance by them.
And of course, congrats to Cole Gamble. Cole's going to get this helmet right here. And of course, it's always exciting to see those guys get that. They get very excited when I tell them that they get a helmet for
it is a good-looking helmet. Yeah, great job by our Shut people. Okay, now, sideline social.
Let's do it.
How about that? Let's go on ahead and roll that, Rob, and show everybody what we have. How about Jake Gaines, the head coach at Moody? This is his family, his wife and the in-laws and all the relatives. They're just excited to see it. They came up on the short end, but a nice picture there. And then, of course, with Hueytown, the cheerleaders, they earned a bid into the state finals today after competing at the Central Super Regional. We got this picture in from Hueytown. They're also going to be competing tomorrow at the Magic City Regional Competition, looking to get a bid to move on to nationals. Way to go to them.
Well, congrats.
I think they came up on the short end against Theodore.
Yeah.
But way to go, ladies. They're representing the Golden Gophers in that community of Hueytown. Fantastic indeed.
All right. And we want to thank you guys for watching the show. Again, we're going to have the Game of the Week package for you tomorrow morning, so make sure you watch. But we love to end it with the cheerleaders always.
Without a doubt, we're talking about the Mortimer cheerleaders. Go ahead and roll the tape. Look at them right there. They've done a great job of keeping us excited. This is a team that, a squad that has represented the Blue Devil community in Kimberly, doing a fantastic job. Let's let them send it out.
Yep.
Elite 8 next week on
Sideline. Thanks for watching.